They had formed two rings, one on the square and one along the length of the four streets adjacent to the square. The second ring was not completely closed. It was open from the side of Mashtots Avenue. I approached the police and tried to get inside because they were still bringing people out of there at the time. What I saw was that they were bringing people out and putting them into cars. Some people were getting away, I guess people they didn't know. They were putting them into cars, and there were a lot of those cars there at the time. A lieutenant colonel treated me very rudely. There, when I simply wanted to know what was going on and what right they had to treat people that way. He pushed me back all the way to the sidewalk on the other side of the street, on the other side of Tumanyan, almost at the Tumanyan-Mashtots intersection. People saw me, and many of them gathered, around 500, 1,000, or 2,000 people. Women and children as well, and all of them started shouting, "Levon for president." 3 men saw that and approached me, saying that I was the cause of the scene. They grabbed me by the arms, put me in a car, and took me to the Kentron Police Department.
Նստեցին մեքենա եւ տարան ոստիկանության կենտրոնի բաժանմունք։
Ինձ ու եղբորս խփել են օպերայի հրապարակից դուրս
My brother and I were driven out of Opera Square, up to the area in front of the Atlantic Cafe, toward Northern Avenue.
Այսինքն մենք հենց շրջագծից օպերայի դուրս եկած էինք, ընդ որում մեզ խփել են թիկունքից։
That is, we had just come out of the area of the opera, and they hit us from behind. Naturally, I fell down onto the ground, and they attacked, hitting me while I was down. It was a good thing my brother was with me. He lifted me up, and we managed to get across to Manyan Street somehow, running, stumbling most of the way, and we walked down towards Republic Square. When we were driving out of the city center, we saw that the soldiers were chasing people all the way to the circus. I saw myself how groups of people were running away towards the French embassy, and the police were chasing them all the way to the French embassy.
Նոր հենց նոր։
Հենց նոր։ Մեկան շոպրտեցին գնացին։ Միլիցիա հենց նոր եկան այս քայլով շոպրտեցին, քայլով խփում էին։ Ու հիմա գնացին։ Սաղ այսինքն ծերից ծեր սաղ արում է։
Just a little while ago you filmed where they just walked up and gave an old woman an electric shock. They stupidly gave her an electric shock, which could have given her a heart attack then and there. 50 or 60 of them were taking us to Northern Avenue. There were a few of us, but a lot of them, a whole lot. They were running up and beating us. Did they beat you? They tried to run me over with the car, but I managed to escape somehow. We climbed up and jumped down some 4 meters. Anything just not to get caught, because we knew what they would do to us.
Ara, varsa! Զույցին աշկերից ու է ճախսու։ Զարը ջրոլը վակ։ Եստո թեն մորը։ Գազա ջուր չանես, գազա ինչ ես անում։ Չէ, արեք։ Ջուր չանեք հլը։ Թողնա, 10 րոպե։ Եկալ։ Դուր ապել։ Dur çok sonra dur. Nerede söylüyor? Kılan içine kıpıma ya. Ay şakallı da kılan içine kıpıma ya. Bir vakit. Dur, bak işte sabıkan bak.
Հայրս առողջան դուրս եկել առևտրի մեզ ծաղիկներից զանգեցին.
My father had gone shopping in the morning. I got a call saying that there was shooting in Kentron, and we got worried, thinking that he might have gone that way. We got worried. My mother and I left the house to look for him. The police were running down Northern Avenue towards the start of Abovian Street, and they started beating people up without looking to see who they were. They even stopped a minivan, made the passengers get out, and beat them up. One of them attacked my mother. I was forced to defend us, and then they all attacked me, knocked me down, and started to beat me. There were some guys standing there. They ran down from Northern Avenue. We were near Milano, the shop. They were chasing them, and they trampled on us. They swore at us, and my son asked why they were swearing at me. They knocked us down. Oh, it was awful. I was shouting, "What are you doing? We're just passing by. We haven't done anything. What do you want with this boy?" They hit me and knocked me down. I was shouting and screaming. I was shouting loud enough for the whole of Abovian Street to hear, and calling out, saying, "What is going on, people? My son is innocent." I saw that my son was about to get a concussion. My neighbors happened to be passing by, and they held me and took me away. They didn't let me go with him in that car. We were just passing by, do you understand? We have never had anything to do with politics. We have never been a member of any political party. Do you understand? My son took the number 46 minibus from Cheremushka to the city center. They hit him with a baton and gave him a black eye. What does a 15-year-old child have to do with this? Can a minor have anything to do with all this? I'm a teacher. Is the boy to blame because I sent him to school in the morning? He came home with a broken nose and black eyes. What for? What for?
Բաժանմունքում էի արդեն ժամը 9-ի մոտ էր։
I was at the police department by around 9 a.m.
Ձերբակալված մարդ եմ տեսել այդ ընթացքում բաժանմունքում։
I saw around 30 people there that had been arrested. Some of them had been beaten. 2 people had been beaten up so badly that an ambulance came to take them away at around 10 or 10:30.
Շտաբօգնություն եկավ նրանց տարավ։
I don't know what happened to them after that.
Ոչ չեն ասել։ Ես ոչ մի դիմադրություն ցույց չեմ տվել, ինձ ուղղակիորեն սա իմ իրավունքն է։ Ես այստեղ փաստում եմ, որ ես փաստաբան պահանջելու ինձ դուք հարվածեցիք լրագրողների մոտ այո։ Ես իմ փաստաբան պահանջելու իրավունքը մինչև այս պահն
Վաղարավոտյան եղել ենք կենտրոն ոստիկանությունում, փորձել ենք
We went to the Kentron police station early in the morning and tried to find out what had happened to the people who had been detained and arrested on the morning of March 1st. We weren't allowed to see them. We waited for a long time, and then Mrs. Alaverdian and I requested a meeting with the Deputy Chief of Police, Mr. Matesyan. We were with him for about 20 minutes and talked to him, after which we went back to the Kentron police station again and tried to get into the building to see what was going on inside. We were not allowed in.
Ոստիկանության շենք եւ տեսնել ինչպիսի իրավիճակ է այնտեղ մեզ ոչ մի ձև դա
Then we were told that people had gathered near the statue of Myasnikyan, so we left to go there.
Հավաքվել են Myasnikyani արձանի մոտ, գնացինք Myasnikyani արձանի մոտ
Անմեղերը խուկոշի կա, ժողովուրդ, լնայք։
Militseka.
Ինքնաբուխ տարերային այս հավաքը կազմակերպել էր հենց ժողովրդի կողմից ինքնաբուխ և տարերային։ Հիմա մեր գործողությունները մի րոպե, խնդրում եմ լռություն և խնդրում եմ շատ ուշադիր լսել։
This is a spontaneous gathering which was organized by the people themselves. It was spontaneous. I ask for silence for a minute and ask you to listen very carefully. This is David Shakhnazarian speaking. After I finish speaking, the police will calmly open the barrier between our two groups, and our friends on the other side of the square will be able to join us. Then the other barrier will be opened, and all of us will move in an orderly manner, I repeat, in an orderly manner, along this street, up Grigor Lusavoric, and then along Mashtots Avenue, up to the Matena Daran. Listen to me. I repeat again, this is a spontaneous rally. On the way, I ask you to demonstrate a high sense of civic responsibility. Our march is peaceful. I repeat, we will march to the Matena Daran.
Արդեն ժողովուրդ հավաքվել էր եւ ֆրանսիական դեսպանատան դիմաց եւ
The people had gathered in front of the French embassy and in front of the Myasnikian statue, with a cordon of police officers in between, separating the two groups. I should note that during the whole period when David Shakhnazarian was trying to negotiate with the police officers, I myself, as a member of parliament, tried to do everything I could to keep some distance between the police and the people, to arrange some sort of corridor between them in order to avoid any provocation from either side. Essentially, that attempt was successful, right up to the moment when the last police unit left the area next to City Hall. We are waiting, demanding to see Levon Ter-Petrosyan. People, don't do anything unnecessary. Everything is fine. Keep standing here calmly.
The
police were removing their barricades from the area next to the Myasnikian statue. And the people were clapping, welcoming that move and the fact that they were leaving. What you have done is true heroism, and I ask you to keep calm. We have always been on the side of peace. We are standing here calmly and peacefully, and we are demanding that Levon Ter-Petrosyan come here. I just met with Levon Ter-Petrosyan. Stand here and don't move from your places until you have his instructions, which you will hear from him personally.